Hey guys, my name is Tshimangadzo and welcome to my channel. As always, I am delighted to have you stop by today. A special warm welcome or especially to all the new subscribers. I see you guys and I welcome you. Tell you what, I try and work a little better and a little harder every week to make sure that I am bringing you content that is resourceful, affordable and enjoyable. So if you are watching for the first time or you are a new subscriber, I'd love to meet you. So why don't you go ahead and leave me a hello on the comment section. Similarly, if you are watching the channel for the first time, I'd love for you to please consider subscribing to the channel if you love all things home on a budget. Today, I am doing a video request from one of you guys. And speaking of requests, why don't you go ahead and leave me a video request on the comment section as well. If you'd like me to explore anything home, anything affordable, anything really that just has to do with home and our day-to-day lifestyles and lives at home, please leave your suggestions. I will sift through to see what is doable in the meantime, and perhaps if there are other complicated requests that can be done but maybe just take a little bit of time, I will also put that down on my notebook for consideration in future videos. Now, let's get into the video requests. The request is from Shirin Jacobs, who wrote, "Congrats on a well-deserved 3K service. Thank you so much, Shirin. I appreciate you. It is because of people like you that we are where we are today." She also says, "As usual, I loved all your tips and ideas in this video," meaning the previous video. "My video request to you is, my daughter's school won't be having a metric ball for them this year on account of the ongoing pandemic." Terrible. And I'm thinking of having a matric celebratory dinner at home for her and a few friends. About 4 friends or so, nothing big. But I would still want it to look fancy, but on a budget, of course. I'm thinking perhaps September or October. Please help. Say no more, Shirin. I am the queen of all things fancy, but on a budget. With the ongoing pandemic, it is likely that more and more of us are going to have to settle celebrating life milestones at home. Often, these are events that people go all out to make sure that they're memorable and special for our loved ones. So today's video, along with Shirin's request, is going to be a beginner's guide to affordable table decor for home celebration. I hope that you're going to find this video resourceful and especially enjoying. Similarly, you could take a tip or two if you are thinking or have been thinking about starting an event business and just want to sort of know how you can go about doing. Maybe you do have the passion but you don't really know where to start or where to get certain things. I sort of will try and make this a little bit detailed and show you how you can learn how to do like floral table arrangements and other things you may need to take into consideration if you want to pursue a small business in events and specifically event planning. Enjoy! First things first, for your table decor, you want to pick up a color. I would love to say that you can pick any color, but in order to achieve a harmonious look, it is best to pick colors which will match the color scheme of the space or area where you are setting your table at home. Colors look differently depending on the environment which they are seen or depending on the combination with other colors. The colors of the walls, carpets, the furniture affect the color palette which you'll choose for your table decor. Taking Shirin's context of her daughter's matric celebratory dinner with a few friends into consideration, I will be working with pinks. Cerise pink will be my main color and I will match it with a baby pink and with a small pop of a soft purple or lavender. From the color palette, these are colors which are side by side, and this will ensure that it gives us a soft palette which does not have a lot of contrast. Right, now I did say that this will be a beginner's guide to table decor for home celebrations. So let's do a basic checklist of things you'll need to think about for your home celebrations. Once you have your color scheme figured out, you want to see if the number of people you are hosting will work around your furniture, your tables and chairs to begin with. If it doesn't, you can find event furniture suppliers who hire chairs that you'd normally see at events. A quick Google check or search on Instagram or Facebook should give you a long list of suppliers close to you. While these might even look or sound expensive, trust me, it isn't. You can get or hire chairs for as little as 40 rands, depending on the make and the design, of course. You can do the same for tables and any other items you typically see at events. Next on your checklist is table linen. Once again, this depends on the number of tables you will have. You could hire these as well, but if you want to buy your own at affordable prices, especially if you want basics to start your own decor business, then you should definitely check out China Mall in Johannesburg and Marabastad in Pretoria. There you'll find napkins like these ones over here for as little as 5 rands. There's also a wide range of table linen for very affordable prices. However, I must warn you that the quality is very inferior. And next up, a crockery. And once again, depending on the number of people you are hosting, you may use your own if you have enough. You could also hire, as explained earlier, or you could check items like these out from China Mall and Osbro Home. If you would like to see which shops to go to from China Mall, Johannesburg, Main Reef Road, be sure to check out my description box of links to videos I did previously. If you specifically also want to start a decor business, then I assure you those videos will be very useful to you. Underplates like these ones sell for as little as 20 rands, and the price really will vary depending on the design and just perhaps how fancy they look. And for your cutlery, the same applies. I got those ones that I have over here from China Mall a while ago. If you get this at China Mall or any other place where you can't really guarantee the quality, I recommend that you have your everyday cutlery and make this a special set for special occasions. That's just what I do in order to preserve the longevity and I suppose the inferior quality. For your glassware, I recommend that you really do check out Osbro Home and then Pep Home as well. For your basic must-have centerpiece, I recommend that you keep candles in various shapes, sizes, and possible colors to match the majority of your hosting or table setting equipment you have in your home. Keeping a neutral color like white, though, comes in handy because it means you don't have to keep buying candles to match a variety of color schemes you may want to explore. Having candles handy is also helpful on days you are working on a tight budget and can't buy flowers. If you have enough candles, you can simply spread them across your table for centerpieces and your styling. Besides candles, a beautiful floral arrangement is what gives any table a pop. And today, I want to show you rather how you can make your own affordable arrangement. First, you want to get this Oasis brick tray, which you can get at any floral shop or places like Take a Lot, Builders, or really, like I said, any floral supplier. You also want to get this Oasis brick, which you'll find at the same suppliers as the tray. These come in squares, circles, and in this case, rectangular. And this will just vary and depends on what kind of arrangement you want to make on your table. And as you can see, I am going to be using this rectangular one, and I just want you to pay attention on this process. This was specifically at Macro in Centurion, and I just got the guys who work at the flower market to do this for me, but it's something that you can also do for yourself. It's very simple, and just the only thing that I did not get to record here is that you first have to submerge the bricks in water. Working on a tight budget, you want to have lots of greens and just pops of whatever flowers you choose. These white ones I think are just 40 rands, the greens are 30 rands, and I'm just gonna have a pop of roses, which are of course then the most expensive from my arrangement. I must also mention, however, that I bought 2 packets of greens and 2 packets of white, and then a bouquet of roses, just so you don't think I only spent 30 rands. Right now the arrangement is finished, and it's going to be the first thing that we set on our table, unlike how we've normally done other arrangements or table settings in the past. Guys, now as you can see, we have not even began setting our table, but you can already see that one, the color scheme in which that we are working with, as discussed earlier, is very beautiful, and I think for me very befitting given the video request which we got earlier on. And we have not even begun setting the table, but you can see that this arrangement already makes such a difference. And like I explained to you guys earlier on, this does not really need to be expensive. I have used a lot of greens on my floral arrangement and just pops of color with the roses and just the white daisies, which I already explained that is just 40 rands. So the point here is you really do not need to break the bank. One other thing that you'll need to take into consideration when you're doing table settings, really you will make a lot of mistakes. You just need to be confident, I think, in your creativity. Like for instance, I thought because I had those lilies in the house, I could try and add them onto the floral arrangement. And after plucking or putting in a few, I just realized that I think I'm really messing it up, and maybe I should just leave it as it is, because I thought, it was not blending in well with the rest of the flowers as they were. So I'm just gonna take them out, and I'm specifically showing you this because I want you to know that you will make mistakes and it's okay to make mistakes. Right now, let's start setting our table. These underplates I got from China Mall. I think they were 35 rands. Mr. Price Home lately has them for $49.99. I specifically love the fact that because they are clear color, you can basically mesh them with as many things as you have in your house. Time for napkins. I got this ones from Marabastad, and these were 5 rands each. The quality, guys, is inferior. Nothing fancy, nothing that you are going to feel very proud of. But once again, for something like this, really, and it's not like an everyday thing, I thought, you know what, I really don't mind. also, can you see how this color scheme is working? Now, keeping into the scheme, I'm using this dusty pink plates, which you can get from Mr. Price Home for $25.99. Pep also had them for slightly less, but you know, things at Pep never stay for so long. So you would be lucky if you still find them at Pep Home. Now, normally when I do table settings, I like to have a layered look, and that is to include as many crockeries as I can. So on top of the plate, I would have maybe a side plate, maybe I could have a bowl. But also remember that what you have depends on the kind of food that you will be serving. Doesn't help that now you've got bowls, but maybe you've got no soup or whatever the case is. So I decided to keep it today very minimal in as far as the crockery is concerned, so that our floral arrangement becomes the center of attraction. Now right here, I've sort of made space in between the flowers for ice cream bowls to settle on the bricks, and right here I wanted to create some height onto the center pieces, so I'm going to use this to put in my candles. And really guys, this is what I had at home. There is no need to be buying a lot of that stuff. You probably already have the things you need. Ice cream bowl will be our candle holders today. Another way of adding height onto your table, besides using candles, is to use glassware. Glassware is also nice because it sort of also gives the look a bit of sparkle. So setting the table with your champagne flutes, your wine glasses, your cordial glasses, and whatever other glasses. You see, I'm using the other glasses to have my candle tea lights. You know, it really just adds some dimension onto your overall table arrangement. Right here, I just also decided to top on some more napkins to have a bit of a layered look without necessarily adding side plates. So I decided to have this napkins and just use a ribbon instead of a napkin ring. Those napkins were also 5 rand from China Mall, and I think this makes for such a beautiful layered look. I am quite chuffed with this table decor that we did today. It possibly is the best table decor that we've ever done on the channel, but let me know what you think, just so I don't blow my own horn. Now, all the glassware that we have on this table is from Pep Home, and I think all of them were $14.99. The pink glasses, the wine glasses, the champagne glasses, the other glasses that I'm having, that I'm using rather to have candles, to light candles, also $14.99 each from Pep Home. I really think that Pep Home really does come through for us, more especially with their wide range of glasses, which is why I recommended earlier on that if you are looking for something affordable, then I'm sure you should be able to find something at Pep Home. Look just how pretty these are, and just how beautiful this pop of pink glass adds to the depth and the dimension and overall character of this table arrangement. I am quite chuffed, but please, I'm dying to hear your opinion on the comment section. Right now, we light the candles to change the mood and the ambience, and you guys are going to see just what a significant difference lighting your candles will give the room. And if you're interested, I get all my candles from Westpac Lifestyle. Can you guys see just how gorgeous the room looks with your candles lit? I think candles are magical, and you remember I advised earlier on that no matter what you do. If you're an avid homemaker, you want to always have your candles on standby. And I specifically like them because look, even if you did not have this arrangement, floral arrangement, just spreading enough candles across your table will give your table setting such a beautiful and warm ambience into the room. And I think it really just does lift the mood up. I think my mood is already lifted. How is your mood? Please tell me. And this was your simple and affordable beginner's guide to table decor for home celebrations. I hope you guys have found the video resourceful in one way or another and especially enjoyed it. Please leave more video requests on the comment section. Also, don't forget to share and like so that more people can discover the channel. Until next week, loves, stay blessed.